Hi, this is Travis from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this clip on the Political Voices Network.
Yesterday, Donald Trump got a target letter, as we know.
On a Sunday. Sunday, Stephanie.
On a Sunday. Can you think of it? Can you believe it? On a Sunday.
Again,
when I worship the Lord
Sunday.
all day.
Again, on a Sunday of all day.
Michigan electors going down. Did I miss anything? Trump really freaking out at a epic rate that we've not even seen before. I did not have the lung power to get through the statement from the bassinet of the 45th president yesterday.
And I know this has come as a shock to you, but he did a town hall with Sean
Yes,
Hannity
with
last
Sean
night.
Hannity.
And guess what did not come up?
It's weird. Hillary's emails. I can't think what else. I don't. Hunter's
They-
laptop, of course.
They
all
covered
of
so much crimes,
Yeah.
but not anything that he's indicted or potentially indicted
So
for.
weird. Perusing our legal lads and ladies on the Twitter, we have, by the way, Bob Seska, Malcolm Nance, and Allison Gill of Mueller.
Good day to have her.
Yeah, very exciting. Joyce Vance said, prediction, Jack Smith evidence or what we see of it in this indictment will be much stronger than what people are anticipating. Holy cow. GOP presidential contenders who continue to shill for Trump will be forced to do an about-face, perhaps not immediately, but it's coming. I just, absolutely despicable. Kevin McCarthy, and not unexpected, right?
Pathetic.
Yeah, just pathetic. I still hear music, Sean. Is that? I haven't slept in 2 weeks, but that could be it. But okay. Are you hearing voices? Is
No.
it just me?
Just you. But I don't have my headphones turned up to 11.
Harry Lippman said, when Trump learns the witness list for the coming indictment, his head will explode. First person I'm looking for, Mark Meadows. So the thinking is that if Meadows and Giuliani did not get a target letter, then they have cooperated. Then they're cooperating.
Flippy.
Oh, and also Rudy said he's not cooperating, so that means he's probably cooperating.
Yeah.
Here's the. Tell me what you make of this, Trav, and we will. The charges include conspiracy, obstruction, and civil rights violations. It's conspiracy to commit offense or to defraud the United States, deprivation of rights under color of law, and tampering with a witness. It does not mention sedition or insurrection.
Yet.
Right.
I just want to clarify.
The source
Yet.
said the statutes likely refer to the prosecutor's interest in charging Trump with obstructing the election certification process, including trying to pressure Mike Pence to stop. But, I don't know. If I saw Lawrence Tribe last night say it could be because Merrick Garland waited so long that he has to narrow this in order to hopefully get a quicker, easier conviction on of course, I want him to go down for everything. I don't remember that happening with black people where some crimes are optional.
True. What I genuinely think is
charging some are optional. Pardon me. Yeah.
To get to the insurrection piece of it, there has to be someone that flips somewhere, whether it's like a Stone or a Flynn, or somebody who was the communications between the White House and these groups.
Well, that's what I mean.
And that's the hard.
Yeah.
The fake, like the conspiracy, the civil rights violations, all of that.
Yeah.
That is very easy to prove. Georgia's going to prove that. Michigan's proving that.
Yeah.
And his fingerprints are all over that conspiracy.
Yeah. Well, that's the other speculation is that Tommy on Twitter says, what does the target letter mean about other Trump mobsters related to January 6th? I do not know this, but I'm confident it means Jack Smith has everybody else covered. Either they've been flipped like Mark Meadows or will be indicted together with Trump like General Flynn. So I think you're right. Yet is the operative word. We just don't know.
It's kind of the same with the documents case if you think about it. We know that there's like crimes that were committed in New Jersey at Bedminster where he violated the
dissemination
of classified information. We know that he violated that there, and they have not charged for that yet.
Yeah.
So I think that there are going to be more things coming along further down the road.
Right. And a lot of interesting points on Twitter. Rachel Bittekoffer said Trump's defense that he fully believed he won will run up against the reality of evidence that he paid for two separate analyses that both told him he lost, and willful blindness is not a defense, not to mention all the witnesses that testified he was told that he lost. What was the Cassidy Hutchinson testimony that he said directly to Mark Meadows?
I can't believe I lost to him.
Right, can't believe I lost to this, whatever. But he said, I don't want anyone to know we lost, Mark. This is embarrassing. Fix it. Or however he phrased it. So hang on. Yeah. And Jennifer Rubin said Trump will likely face a D.C. jury with super competent pros in a court unlikely to delay his worst nightmare. So God, yesterday felt good. It felt like the end of the nipple circling, and you know what I mean.
Oh, you're getting down business.
Yeah. Exactly.
No more foreplay. We're getting there.
Well, I'll take any charge I can get. We've got stuff. Look at these. Look at my T-shirt. Schadenfreude-licious. Donnie Dollhands off the cuff tour. In honor of my mom, buy something. As I said yesterday, my mom's only charity, her kids.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. There's also Merry Erasmus with Trump behind bars. Oh, we got stuff.
Or you can buy a sex toy from Adam and Eve and put Stephanie in the
please.
box and get 50% off.
Yes.
And when you put Stephanie in the box, that's Stephanie Senior you're putting in the box, not Stephanie Junior you're putting in the box to get that sex
in
toy.
that box. Get in there. Get it. Okay, Nicholas tweets, I am under no illusion that indicting Michigan politicians, former White House lawyers, and especially an ex-president and current candidate will be an easy experience for America, but the precedent of letting a criminal coup attempt slide would be worse. Agreed. Leslie tweets, I want every fake elector in every affected state to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, make examples of them, put them in prison, and make sure no one ever attempts this again. That's exactly it. And it looks to me like there are other states coming. It's not going to just be Michigan.
Yeah.
God bless Dana Nessel. Can I just say, between me and Dana Nessel and Rachel Maddow, do lesbians have to do everything? Do we have to lick every problem, America? All the heavy lifting? Just because we were junior jocks? There it is, my first drink of the day, Zbiotics pre-alcohol probiotic. Many of you know my story. I stopped drinking wine for 3 years during COVID, during the lockdown as part of a health reset. Now I drink wine in moderation, but this is an amazing new product. I've always believed in probiotics. And Zbiotics, check this out. You drink just one of these. It's the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. I am using this and I feel great in the morning. I don't have to worry if I have an extra glass of wine. I still feel great in the morning. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. I've always had acid reflux problems. It is this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. Zbiotics produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. All I know is it works. It is Zbiotics pre-alcohol probiotic. Go to zbiotics.com/political voices or scan the QR code on the screen right now. Lucretia in Milwaukee, you are the chick that made the chick that cries on the radio cry last week. I was walking around the parking lot of my mom's nursing home listening to you on my own show crying. How dare you?
Yeah, I did, and I can't promise if I may not do it again. I knew everyone was going to call Monday, Stephanie, so I decided to call today, and I do just want to say that when I did call a year ago, what I didn't mention last week is that I needed some kind of distraction because I was dealing with COVID, and I almost lost my boyfriend to Legionnaire's disease.
Aye.
I was only able to see him once in the hospital and cried and prayed every day because I already lost my mom in August of 2021 and couldn't lose another loved one. I do apologize to all that are listening, and I'm repeating my story from when I called in last week. But Stephanie, your show helped take the sting out when my mom was in the hospital when the Lord called her home. Your show helped me again because things were not looking good for my boyfriend, and I couldn't handle the hurt of losing someone again. That was my world. I will say that you are loved, and you helped me get through the toughest time in my life when I was at my weakest. I said last week, and I'll say it again, I will give you the biggest hug through the phone if I could. And I thank everyone that I touched in some way last week. And speaking of crying, Karen, I'm sorry for making you cry in the car. Hopefully I'm not making you cry again today. And Kate, thank you for reaching out with a virtual hug. And the kind words from the stuff heads I heard from. I will end this. I will end on this note and be on my way. I take comfort in knowing that the stuff head community is a call or a text or a message away if I need to talk to someone.
Yeah.
And to all of you out there, you guys are awesome as hell, and I
sweetie.
mean that from the bottom of my
Listen,
heart. So
it goes
2 years in a row, you helped me get through the toughest time of my life, and again, I thank you, and I love you so much.
Oh, honey, I love you both. I love you back. I love you all. It goes both ways. I feel the group hug. I felt it all week, and I was there in my mom's nursing home crying with you while you were crying, and we're all. It's just it's family, right? It all goes around. Like you don't understand how much you all helped me, last week and through this whole thing. So, that's what we do here. That's our bag. Right.
Most definitely, and like I said, my boyfriend is the reason why he's the reason why I am the stuff head I am today, and at least a couple times a month I make sure to let him know what she will say. I know I get it.
He has exquisite taste in both broads and broadcasting. May I just say?
He most certainly do.
I love everyone in the Steph Head universe, but you are the only official sweaty church whore of the Stephanie Miller Show. We appreciate you.
That's darn tootin', and I gotta go dry off my chiffon again from the tears again this week.
I know. All right, honey. Love you.
All right, well, you take care, guys.
You too, honey. All right, there she goes. Just when you think the tear ducts are done, there's nothing left in there. Yep. Squeeze them out a little more, just a little bit more. Okay, one last one, Representative Aguilar, before we break here about the Target letter.
Their track record has been very solid when it comes to prosecutions.
Yes.
And we expect that the Target letter and the work that the grand jury continues to do will meet that threshold of seeking the facts and holding people accountable, no matter where they are and no matter who they are.
Thank you. Did Marjorie Taylor Greene call Jack Smith a weak little bitch? Is that what she said? I believe. Shut up! Okay. All right.
Shut up! Shut up!
She has some other choice words.
Yeah. I'd be careful if I were you looking for a letter, return address, weak little bitch, because must have been some reason you asked for a pardon 3 days after you were in office. Just saying. Yeah.
Yeah, we got audio of her saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'll be standing by Trump to the end." I'm like, "Oh, you mean standing by him in jail?"
Yeah. There it is, my first drink of the day, Zbiotics pre-alcohol probiotic. Many of you know my story. I stopped drinking wine for 3 years during COVID, during the lockdown as part of a health reset. Now I drink wine in moderation, but this is an amazing new product. I've always believed in probiotics. And Zbiotics, check this out. You drink just one of these. It's the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. I am using this and I feel great in the morning. I don't have to worry if I have an extra glass of wine, I still feel great in the morning. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. I've always had acid reflux problems. It is this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. Zbiotics produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. All I know is it works. It is Zbiotics pre-alcohol probiotic. Go to zbiotics.com/politicalvoices or scan the QR code on the screen right now.